Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of There I Said It. Hi, y'all.
Girl, where are you broadcasting from?
I am in South
Nice.
Beach, Miami. I guess this is really Miami Beach at Fountain Blue. Y'all remember Fountain Blue? We had to do something at Fountain Blue
Yes.
like 15 years
Years
ago, all of
ago.
us.
Yes, let me tell you a little secret. That's where Whitney Houston filmed The Bodyguard at Fountain
Shut
Blue.
Oh,
You know, I did not know
Yes.
that. Okay, with the fun
Yes.
facts.
yeah, I did not
honey.
know that. But let
And
me
by
tell
the
y'all
way,
something.
too, y'all, I'm Gary with the T.
Yes.
And who are
Vic
you?
Jagger.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. I love Fountain Blue, but it is hood.
That's our
It
British,
is.
y'all.
It is so hood. It didn't used to be
Really?
hood. I used to think of this
Yeah.
as like almost like although they have clubs and stuff, you always
Mhm.
see rappers and celebrities at the club. I kind of think of
Yeah.
this as like a family place. We always come here because there's a separate pool for the kids,
You sound
and there's a
excited.
whole
And the Gary
well, there's a
said,
whole
turn your
separate
mic down.
family. No, it is hood
No,
now. I'm like, baby,
Yeah,
don't look
it
at the
is.
one with the string
turn your
bikini.
mic down because
Oh,
you're
it's
too
too loud. Okay,
loud,
there you go. There you
baby.
go.
She's excited about Fountain Blue. But you know what, Alfredas? Fountain Blue is where the club Live is, honey. You said
Yes,
hood.
live.
Live. That's where
Oh,
all your
and now
cousins
that I
hang
think
out
about
at.
it, it's Live on Sunday.
Yes.
Down this Monday. How do
Oh.
you not remember the song?
Yeah.
Okay,
Duh.
because let me tell y'all something. If I saw one more girl walk by my baby, my 7-year-old's like, Mommy, her underwear. Like
Uh-huh.
just
It's a
thongs
bathing
as
suit.
far as
Yeah.
I can
Bathing.
see. Yes, it was too much for me.
Yeah.
And y'all, I almost just cussed somebody out downstairs.
Nuh-uh.
At
Ain't
the
no fight.
kids, no, at the kids' pool. Because,
Mhm.
they got the little height requirement, okay?
Mhm.
Blake been going up and down the slide all day long. So this woman comes up and she's like, well, you're letting him go. And we're like, wait, what's he have to do with your kid? Because her little girl was too short. Well, Blake is too short. But the guy was letting him go up and down and up and down. She's like, well, if you let him go, you gotta let my daughter go. I was like, lady,
Oh.
my son has nothing to do with your daughter with her little floaties and non-swimming ass. My son can swim. It was
Yeah.
like, I was like, with your privilege, don't worry about what my kid can do.
You got
She got
Karen?
she got everybody under 4 feet kicked off the slide. I was like, you know what?
Aw, yeah, you got Karen.
I couldn't
Yes.
believe it.
But you should have told her, listen, you little bitch, his daddy is white, so he can
No.
swim.
No, daddy was right there. And daddy was like, I was like, yeah, honey, that's called white privilege with your black son. You get it?
Yes.
You see how that works? He was like, that
Uh-huh.
bitch. He was like, where's her
Yeah.
husband? I want to
Go
talk
ahead
to her
and show
husband.
out. You got to show out at that point.
Yes.
You got to turn
That's
into
so
Mama Bear
embarrassing.
mode. Gary, how was
Yes.
your weekend? What you do?
My weekend was really nice. I went to a couple of Juneteenth parties. My
Aw.
coworker Eva, she had her Juneteenth party, and my homeboy Kenneth, he had his Juneteenth party. It rained on both of them, so that means evidently it rained on the slaves. But we were able to do the party and had a great time. So
Now
you
it
know,
rained on the slave.
well, because I
Okay.
mean, I don't know. Somebody said when the slaves were free, it rained. That mean they cried on many a days and nights. So that's why we had all the rain. So it was nice.
But
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you something, y'all, because I'm just a little bit conflicted. Although I grew up in the South, like you, Gary, in Texas, of course, we celebrate Juneteenth. My whole life, we celebrate Juneteenth.
Exactly.
And,
Mhm.
but I'm conflicted. I've always been conflicted about it, but I still celebrate because I'm like, we celebrate finding out that we worked 2 extra years as slaves. And I know we're
Yes.
celebrating our freedom, but
That's what we're
I've always been a
celebrating.
little
That's why you got to
conflicted.
throw something else in it.
Because
That's it.
I'm just telling, I've always been conflicted about celebrating getting hoodwinked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think it's the celebration of, oh my gosh, we are actually free. And it's just that type of, energy. But
I
the
get
one
it.
thing that I don't get, because we didn't celebrate Juneteenth,
Y'all still not free.
where we we did not celebrate. And so, I mean, I get it. I understand what it's meant for, but I just feel a little way that everybody get a day off now.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
How everybody get a day off?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're saying.
So
Okay.
I was just
Well,
like,
Even if you own, if your ancestors owned slaves, do you still get a day off?
yeah, and I feel like, some people should work on that day.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's the
I'm
thing.
kidding.
Here's
I
the thing
mean,
about
it's
that.
just,
I
it's
know we
really
don't like to
weird.
get political.
Yes.
However,
Mhm.
don't try to give us a day off. And what we really want is our kids to learn history. You're giving us a day off for
Oh, yeah,
Juneteenth, but
absolutely.
you're taking away critical race theory, which basically teaches that systemic racism happened because obviously you're giving us a day off because we were slaves and we were freed. So you want you want people to know about Juneteenth, but you don't want them to know about systemic racism. It
Well,
grates
my
my
whole thing
nerves.
about the whole damn thing is just give me my 40 acres and a mule that I was
That's what I'm
promised.
about to say. Where
And,
is the
just
check?
give me,
Does a check come
yeah,
with this day? I
yeah,
thought that
well,
we was gonna get a few coins,
it's coming,
a little
honey.
bit of
So,
land or something. We
hmm
just
Right.
get a day off.
It's
That's
annoying,
all.
but
yeah. But
I mean, I
anyway,
guess we have to say, okay, at
yeah,
least we got a holiday out of it. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
even know how I feel
no.
about it.
No, and they going to come back and get something for that holiday. Trust me, baby.
You already know. What they
Yeah,
got was distraction. They were like, we'll give you Juneteenth and let's
yeah,
forget about CRT.
yeah, and keep
Now
on.
think
Right.
about critical race theory.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yes, absolutely. Speaking of holidays,
Mm-hmm.
it was Father's Day. Many celebs celebrating Father's
Yes.
Day,
I
like
did see
Nick
that.
Cannon.
He
Like,
didn't
what?
only celebrate, he made a whole announcement. And
Oh,
even though
Jesus.
we already heard those rumors that he was, he had fathered yet another child, this is his fourth child within the past year. And I said, oh, he is really trying to be fruitful and multiply, sprinkling
Yeah.
his seeds all around.
But if it's any consolation, I guess, he could take care of these damn kids as opposed to Leroy. Leroy got all these damn babies all over the place and he ain't even taking care of his. But what I don't like about it, you got all these babies with different mamas, honey. That's just too much going on, honey. You going to go to your mama, 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 go to your mama. That's too damn many
We all
mamas.
going to daddy's house.
Yes, exactly. It's too much. And it just, to me, that just doesn't look right when a man does that. But I mean, I guess that's a big thing, honey. Have babies, honey, procreate.
But here's the thing. Do y'all think, because to me, I'm like, don't like if I met, well, I'm married, but Vic, if you met Nick Cannon out and he was like, listen, I don't do protection because I can afford a baby, wouldn't you be like these women, are they in relationships?
No, it
Like what
doesn't
did he
look
have?
like it. It doesn't look like they're in a relationship.
At all. They're not
And
in a relationship. They fucking for a baby.
and I used to have a rule, which I kind of changed now. My rule used to be a man can't have more kids than I have, right? And I only have
Uh,
one.
Okay.
However, I think two, maybe three, if they older, you know what I mean? Like if you have young kids, I probably won't even date you because that's
I
just too
know.
close. Like if you got a
Yep.
6-month-old, a 1-year-old, a
Oh, hell
2-year-old,
no.
I'm like,
Okay. Let me
No.
tell y'all a little story.
okay.
First off, my rule was always no kids because I had a child and it was too much drama. And I was like, I will not date a guy with kids. Never have, never would have done it. No, not one, not none.
Even if they're co-parents,
Don't
they're,
care. Don't care if you got a kid.
None.
That's somebody just taking away my time with
Yeah.
you. Where I was just no. And I was honest about it. So
Mhm.
I met this guy. We all had dinner. Y'all remember we were in Miami, as a matter of fact. And we were all sitting around the table. It was me and it was Russ Parr, and it was a whole Russ Parr morning show. And Gary, I think you were here, but you didn't go to this luncheon with us. But I was sitting beside this guy.
Mhm.
And of course, Russ, I was single at the time. Russ was always trying to get me to go out with somebody. Like, yeah, let's put Frida's next to him. Because, he handsome, he popular. I was like, he's cute. He had a little British accent. I was like, whatever. Y'all,
Ooh, I know who it is.
I was so turned off because we started talking. I was like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I work with Russ, blah, blah. What do you do? Oh, I'm an actor. Okay, cool. So he had a tattoo on his arm. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Is that like your nephew or little brother or something? No, that's my baby. I was like, oh, how old? 6 months. I was like, yeah. So, Russ, what's going on for later? Do we have to work? It was Idris Elba.
Really?
No. And guess what?
And you
That
love
baby
him.
turned
You be
out to
thinking,
not be his.
You see?
Oh.
You see?
But
See-
guess what? He wasn't supposed to be my man because guess who else I met the same night? My
Who?
husband. Met my husband
Yeah.
the same exact night. So things happen exactly like they're supposed to. I think Russ and
I think you
Idris
just wanted
were
to satisfy that itch. at that
no,
point.
they were like hosting something. I don't know. But he,
Yeah.
I was like, new baby tattoo. No, I don't
Girl,
care how cute you are.
That-
No.
You wasn't.
Yeah.
Listen, when you were ever in a situation like that,
Mm-mm.
you are not. It's not a dating situation.
care.
It's Idris freaking Elba.
But he
You
wasn't
supposed-
Idris Elba at the time,
He
honey.
was
Vic.
still fine.
He was
I
on
don't
The
care.
Wire,
He
I
was
think, at
still
that
fine.
time.
Yes, and he had a popular character on The Wire.
Yeah.
He was still fine. He still had that accent. You were
He
supposed
did.
to just, see what that
No.
thing do. You
Let me
supposed
tell you
to
something.
see
It
She's
was
supposed to do what she did. That's
Yeah.
what you're supposed to.
I was just
Everything happens for a reason,
everything.
girls.
Listen,
So y'all be
now we
clear
know
about
that.
that.
We know.
So that's what
She
was
could have
supposed
still
to
met
happen,
Steve
honey.
that night after.
Mm-mm.
She
When
said,
he said that was his son, I was like, no.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want nobody with no damn children either. Because when you meet a person with kids, especially young kids like that, you know it's gonna be some baby mama drama. You
already
know
know.
it's gonna be some
Well,
baby
not
mama drama.
always. It's not
Yeah,
always
always.
drama.
Yeah, it's
No, for some
always.
people, it's not always drama. Some people don't have, like some dads, they are single dads and it's just them and the kids. And then sometimes the mom is married or in a relationship and it's just a real like dropping the kid off.
But that still means
take-
that's extra. I don't even want that. Like, I don't want you to Christmas. You have to be with me and my kid all day Christmas. You
no,
have to.
depends on
New
the
Year's has to
situation
be
we have.
all of ours.
Yeah.
Your birthday has to be with just me. So I'm just, selfish. I was very selfish. I was like, but no, I wasn't.
And,
doing it.
and I don't wouldn't want, if I was a woman, I wouldn't want, women, especially they have boys, honey, that, mothers, they say black mothers raise their daughters and love their sons. But when you get this new man to step in and you have a son, honey, that's going to be a problem because he's going to be jealous of your son. And then that's how a lot of these damn guys be killing these kids and stuff like that. So I'm
you
just.
But Gary,
always go.
I know, well, honey.
always go to the crime shows.
Yeah, so, honey.
but Gary, have you ever dated a man with kids? Would you date a man with kids?
Girl, it's not the same with me though. I would care less, honey. But I got a friend, my ex, he has kids and stuff, and but I mean, I wouldn't care because I can't be their stepmama. So honey, I'm just.
So they didn't get in the
friend.
way, though. You didn't care. They didn't get in the way.
No, and when you have your own stuff going on, you don't give a damn about them children.
So he never said, fuck them kids.
Them little bastards, honey. You don't care about them little bastards. Oh, child, no. No, long as daddy just bring me what I need, girl, that's all, child. Nobody worried about that, honey. But I mean, but it happens though. But yeah, but honey, it's really different though. But and the kids today are not like the kids of when I was growing up. I have half brothers and sisters. My daddy made it a requirement that my half brothers and sisters called my mama mama. They called her mama.
Yeah.
Y'all call them Louise and Ethel and Joe. Y'all calling them by their first name, honey. Oh no, you said mama.
Yeah.
And that was,
Sure.
you had to respect. All that disrespect something, no ma'am, honey. And I would have not had it any other way. I love that my half brother and half sister called my mama, because it just made me feel a certain kind of way. And it's also, and speaking of Father's Day too, and like talking about Nick Cannon and all that shit he going through with all them damn children. I often ask my brother and sister, how did y'all feel with daddy being raised with us and y'all didn't have him? They came over to visit in the summertime and stuff, but we had him full time. And I often wondered about that. How did that make them feel? And
what did they say?
It didn't. I mean, they didn't feel a certain kind of way because my daddy treated us all the same, but we had him in the house and they didn't. And I felt
a lot of situations like that.
And I felt funny about that. But when they came over, honey, because they were older. So my sister, honey, helped me. My mama said she the one who taught me how to walk,
Ooh.
So, so it just was different, but we're in a different day and time, honey, with kids and stuff like that and parents and all that stuff. But anyway, let's talk about something lighter.
But wait, real quick. How y'all think Mariah feel about this? Because didn't y'all think, I thought Mariah was his love. I thought Mariah was the one. And I was like, he wouldn't have kids with nobody else.
Exactly.
He loves that. I just wonder how she feels.
Sometimes when guys are hurt and they're feeling a certain way, and when they're trying to, get over it.
So you think he's on get back?
Not really get back, but you're trying to fulfill something that you're missing. And maybe Mariah was the one that got away. Who knows?
Because she let him see the damn kids. It's not like he couldn't see them or anything. But now he got another set of twins and all these other damn babies. And you thought her kids were the kids. They were the special kids. But, honey, y'all got a whole bunch of other brothers and sisters from your daddy, like the old folks would say, honey.
We're going to daddies. All of us going to meet here.
Yeah.
Speaking of parents, I was looking at, did you see the promos for Kevin Hart on Red Table Talk with Will Smith?
Yeah. Oh, yes, baby, honey.
How Kevin said that he had to explain his cheating to his daughter.
To his daughter, baby, because she wasn't playing that.
Wow, that right there. And she even checked him about talking bad about her mom, like his ex.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that you should. I don't think that you should trash talk your ex to.
Well, you shouldn't, but it happens.
But wasn't he doing it? Wasn't he doing it like on stage, like kind of as part of his show? Like he talked about everything. He talked about his life.
It was a little over the top. The last one, was a little bit over the top. But I just don't feel like you shouldn't, because that's their parent. So you want trash talk to my
Exactly.
mama or my daddy? Like, nah, I'm not having
Exactly.
that. Don't disrespect me.
Exactly.
Well, I think
Exactly.
that a lot of times girls, especially girls, need to know that if nothing else, my dad did love my mom at one time. Because you need, you
Exactly.
need, and so I just feel like girls whose parents are not together, it hits different when your dad does not like your mom. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know because
But
I have boys, but I think it hits different. Girls need their dads, and when I say this, everybody goes, "Well, boys need their dads," and I'm like, "But girls, that's the first person they fall in love with. That's the first man they love, and the
yeah.
first man who's supposed to love them unconditionally. Like I'm a daddy's girl to the 10th degree." But I saw my
Yeah.
dad love my mom like he loved her like to death. And really though, I did go through a whole bunch of frogs. It didn't help me not date losers. But I
Yeah.
knew how I was supposed to be treated,
And you
even though I
wanted
did
that.
date a lot of
Like you
losers.
saw that and you wanted that. You wanted that type of love. Like my parents have been together for years. I want that type of relationship where I'm with my guy, and he's loving me like my dad loved my mom. But I'm saying for
Yeah.
you, Frida, it's not me.
And y'all should love y'all man like Christ loved the church. So, honey, that's another thing too. So y'all should be that kind of
Yeah.
love. So,
And you know
but
what? Now that I think about my dad does he still think he can get back with my mama. And I don't
Oh,
understand why it's been so long. Like I'm almost 40. And why
he want
you
that
think
old
you
thing
still got a
back.
chance? Why you still think you got a chance?
yeah,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
just it's
That's
one of those
funny.
things though, honey. But the Kendi was touching me about it. She pulled him to the carpet about her stepmom.
I
She
love
let
it.
him talk about a nigga. He cheated on a Nico, and she saw all that, and she brought it to his attention, honey, and let him know, look, you cheating up on here on your wife, and you shouldn't be doing it. And then the one was good and pregnant while he
Mm.
was doing it. So
You know what's
Wait,
funny
what?
though? I'm sorry, that
Hold
old
on, hold on,
saying.
Who was
Remember
good and
she was
pregnant?
she was
And
pregnant,
Nico. First of all, I
but
thought you were talking about the side chick. I was like, oh, yeah, I'd have missed that story. Give me the tea.
no,
but y'all know
Nico
what they
was
Yeah,
pregnant.
say:
Nico was, yeah.
once a cheater, always a
Always a
cheater.
cheater.
But
Yeah,
but they also say how you get them is how
it's
you
how you
lose them.
gonna
Now he's
lose.
still with a Nico,
Exactly.
but the rumor has it, or is it not a
Here
rumor,
we
that
go.
he was cheating
What?
on his wife with a Nico? That's not a rumor.
I don't know if that's so,
They
but honey,
said that it
evidently cheated
wasn't,
on him.
yeah, they said it really
Oh,
wasn't
then
like
that's just
that.
a rumor I heard, but I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it. So,
So we just gotta
I don't know if
pray
that
on
really
that.
happened.
Gary
We gonna
always be
pray
like, and we gotta
over it.
pray. You know
Yes,
who
Let's
we
pray
I'm
over
praying
it.
for though? I am
Who?
really praying for Chrissy Teigen because she is going
Oh,
through it.
Chrissy
And when
is
I
going
tell
through,
you,
bitch.
I was hollering when they said that Michael Costello's tweets could have been fabricated. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I spelled her
know how
name
somebody-
wrong.
Right. So you know how somebody is like getting the business from the public. And he over here like, all right, I'm about to make it's
Yeah.
my chance.
Yeah, let me say she said something to me too. Yes,
You
honey.
know?
But
Wait,
they said,
how you gonna post receipts and spell a woman's name wrong? Who does
okay,
that?
girl. She was too busy typing, honey, Miss Costello, honey.
Oh,
But you know what?
honey.
But they say John might lead this girl, honey, because it's some hell in that house, honey. It's
I don't
some
think
hell
so.
in it.
I don't think
He
so.
was coming to her defense.
Oh, well, of course, you better come for her
Yeah.
defense. You better need to come for the defense.
John ain't going
But
nowhere. He let
behind
it
her-
go. He knows she crazy.
Yeah.
In a fun way. I'm saying, he
Well,
know who he married. He ain't leaving that girl. And let me tell you
well,
something. This whole Costello thing is the best thing that could ever happen to her, because people were like, "Oh, girl, you canceled." But the fact that we found out that Costello is lying about her allegedly. This
Yeah.
may be good for her. This may be
Somebody
good for her.
lying. Who is
somebody lying. Well, yeah, I tell y'all who's not lying, bitch. Miss Lala and honey Carmelo Anthony, honey. They ain't lying, honey.
Mm.
That ain't no
Okay,
lie,
so
baby.
when y'all saw the photo, right, of her like this with the show her son at the basketball game, did y'all think that she was like this nigga here, or that she was sticking his shit? Because that's what everybody is saying. They're making that kind of like a meme where she was holding the picture up, showing him their son at the basketball game. I don't think that was like the end of their whole situation.
Well, my thing is, honey, Carmelo done cheated a long time ago. They got back together. They separated, honey. They got back together. Now they separated again, honey. But it's just, it's these sports players don't want these women like that, for one. And Lala, if she thinks she finna do something, honey, by running with Kim Kardashian, baby, she's in for a big dance.
That's her best.
Because That's her best, but bitch, they both separating. Kim Kardashian gonna get every man she thought she wanted. Lala ain't getting shit because black men are not taking black women this year. A black man will
first of
sell his
all,
mama for Kim Kardashian, baby.
you are
So,
not going to do that to our
No,
girl.
but he's right. You know what happens?
no.
If your husband, like, like all of a sudden, I'm not saying all of a sudden because we've heard about Carmelo Anthony cheating before, but now that Kim, her best friend, is separated, she's like, I'm gonna do it too. We're gonna run together. This is me saying, I don't know.
It's a
But I'm
hot
just saying
girl
she think they're gonna
summer.
run. There's some truth to what
Or
he's
divorce girl summer.
Nah.
Because Lala filed for divorce. Okay. Now, allegedly, rumor has it that Carmelo had gotten somebody else pregnant and she had twins. Now, they had the screenshots and all that. And rumor has it that he flew this chick out the country to have these babies. So it
there's gonna be British
come
citizens.
up. So it wouldn't come up. And she was kind of going on him in the text messages. And they say Lala is dating somebody in Atlanta. Gary, have you seen Lala around ATL?
Girl, they ain't got nothing but queens here, so who the hell she dating?
Exactly.
She can't.
I wouldn't be looking for nobody in Atlanta.
No, honey, she ain't trying to find nothing in Atlanta. Portia got the Africans, so she can't get the Africans.
It's just one.
Portia is living her best life.
Yes.
Okay.
But y'all, I feel sorry for Lala because I think she was really trying. Like, I think, did Carmelo have did he ever break baby before?
Probably
Did he
did. I
have
think
one?
he did.
He did have a situation.
Yeah.
See,
before.
I'm
Yeah.
just,
And then they
we've talked about
reconciled.
this before. When somebody has a break baby on you, that means they don't respect you enough to wear protection. So they don't care about giving you gonorrhea or herpes or whatever else. And they don't care about getting I'm not saying, could have been an issue with the condom. But to me, a break baby is the ultimate. First off, cheating is the
that's
ultimate
like-
disrespect. But having
Yeah.
a baby, I don't know
That's
how you
ultimate
come back
betrayal.
from that.
Yes.
I don't know how you come back
Because
from
you got to see that damn baby every damn day, honey.
Babe.
Miss Gabrielle Union try to play that. She don't have that break baby. He got that break baby, girl.
Where is the baby? We
Nah,
haven't
just-
seen that break baby.
Luda had the break baby, and those we always see Luda's wife with the baby, and they seem to have a really good relationship. And I guess she's put that cheating beside. But I'm sorry, I already told you I wouldn't date somebody with a child. So what I'm gonna look like if my man go cheat on me and have a child?
A break baby, honey.
No.
And
You're
that
right, it's a
baby's
break
around.
baby. We breaking up over that.
We
That's
breaking
right.
up, and I'm gonna break your face.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, whatever.
That
You just
was real
it's fit
violent.
to be over. And speaking of break babies, honey, they had some mess out there about Jennifer Lopez. They say, honey, she was running from Ben Affleck's house crying, honey, yesterday. So I don't know if he told her she was an ugly bitch or what, honey. But they say this girl left from there crying.
Why Gary be making up
Gary, why-
conversations?
You don't like.
No,
let
I'm
me
just
just get this
telling
straight. You don't think J-Lo's pretty?
J-Lo is all right, but she's not the goddamn ha-ha. They got other pretty women.
Who is the
huh?
prettiest
not the
woman? Who is the
ha-ha.
prettiest woman?
She's a
Gary, to
whore.
you, who is the prettiest woman, like in Hollywood, celebrity? Who is the prettiest woman?
Bitch, Gaboris City Babe. She played Gabby, honey.
I'm not.
Precious.
Oh,
No.
yes.
No, she's
There you
pretty.
go.
You
Wait
think
a
she's
minute,
the
bitch.
prettiest woman in Hollywood? Gabby
Well,
City.
honey, because she had lost weight and she looks amazing, honey. She's a natural beauty. She ain't had no plastic surgery. She ain't had no facelift or none of that, honey. So I think she's...
Frida.
If there was one woman, Gary, if there was one woman
She gonna
that
cheat.
you could be with, if you were that way, who would it be?
Child,
You could have any woman in the
probably,
world. Any woman in the world.
Probably none of them because I'm
She gonna
allergic
be
to
with
fish.
Nicole,
All right, whatever
Nicole
then.
Murphy.
If you could have any man, who's in the background laughing? If you could have any man in the whole wide world, who would it be?
Probably Yaphet Koto.
Who?
Oh,
Google
my
him, Yaphet Koto.
I'm about to look it up.
Gary,
Google
why
him.
do you play all day? Why do you
Okay,
play
I don't even know how to
No.
spell it. Who is that?
YAPPTHET, Yaphet Koto, KOTL. He's a
I'm
very
not.
attractive
I'm
Would
not.
you
man.
That
ever
picture already
date-
came
would
up.
you-
You're such a
no, let me
liar.
Ask you this: would you ever date Rue? Would you ever date Rue?
Who is Root? Paul?
Yeah.
Hell no. What we gonna do, bitch? Bump pussies? I mean, we the same person.
There's no way he'd date Rue. Come on, I could have answered
No,
that.
man. Thank you,
But
Frida.
why-
What the
no,
hell?
because I thought that
I
it
don't.
can-
No,
it
no,
can
no.
Interchange.
Mhm.
Okay.
Interchange. No, bitch ain't interchanging with me, honey. You ain't finna come with me, girl, honey. No, ma'am, bitch. We
No.
both throw our heels up to Jesus first. No. 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 Next.
Well, all right. Okay.
Of
Well,
course.
since you said,
No.
since you said all
Okay.
that.
Okay. Did y'all see this whole Nina Simone situation?
I
Okay.
saw some of it.
Okay. So let me tell you the story. It was Khloe, and she was singing. Damn, it was Nina Simone. The song everybody loves so much. I can't think of the name of
And
the
I'm
song.
feeling good.
That's it. That's it. Okay. So Khloe was singing this song, and people were giving her the business, like, "Oh, I can't believe she over sexualized it." What? And so Nina Simone's granddaughter, her name's Rihanna, she was like,
Mhm.
"Listen, my grandmother was very free. She would have loved that. She would have loved that rendition. You know, she would have loved what she did with it." So then she was like, "What y'all ought to do is what y'all need to be looking at is what Kamala Harris did, and why we don't get any rights to anything Nina Simone. We have nothing to do with her social media. We get no money when her song is saying blah blah blah. They have nothing to do with her estate." So here's what happened. Uh, Rihanna, Nina Simone's grandmother, granddaughter, her mother, whose name is okay, Lisa. So Nina Simone's daughter. I'm getting the story all screwed up. But let me tell you.
It
So
sounds like it.
I know,
I'm
I know, I
like,
know.
who
Okay,
the
I'm trying to
hell
get it
are
right.
these people?
So
And
Nina
where's
Simone's
Kamala
Nina
Harris coming in?
listen, shut up. So Nina Simone's daughter was handling her mother's estate. And then
Okay.
there was something where she was accused of misappropriation of funds or whatever for some charity with Nina
That
Simone.
figures.
So that's how Kamala Harris's office got involved because she used to be an attorney in LA. So what she apparently did was gave it to another company to handle. So Nina Simone's granddaughter was like, "Why don't she gave it to some white people, and now they have all control over Nina Simone's stuff." I was like, you know what? I'm unfollowing her on social media. I am so anytime I don't see how they can do that. I don't know how if it's your grandmother, if it's your daughter, how do they not get money? How can somebody else decide?
Because Black people need to make wills out before they die.
Please
It's
say
true,
that,
like
'cause I was
DMX.
Make
just
a,
Like
thinking
DMX.
make
that
a will,
stuff.
make a will. When you make a will, girl, then you can get whatever you need. When you don't have no
Make a
damn
will?
will, the state comes in and takes it all. They say,
That's
this is
right.
ours. This is ours. Y'all were not smart enough to make a will.
Make
But
a
I thought
will,
it goes to the
make a
next of
way.
kin, no matter what.
No, well, not necessarily, honey, because then after the lawyers come in to get the damn shit from the people, you still got to, honey, spend a whole lot of money and stuff or whatever. That's why I have a will, honey. You got to make a will. If you ain't
Am
got
I
nothing
in
but a
it? Am
dollar
I
to
in it?
leave, huh?
Am I
I'm
in
gonna
it?
leave you. I'm gonna leave
I
you
want
my
the
first
Jeep.
pair of thongs. I'm gonna leave you a show.
Oh, that's a good one. What you leaving
Okay,
me,
I'll watch them.
Gary?
I'll watch
I'm
them.
gonna leave y'all a sweet memory, honey. Yes,
That is,
honey.
I
She
do have
said
some
a
sweet
sweet
memories. I do
memory.
have some sweet memories.
Yes, honey.
But y'all saw DMX, his fiance, his what, either three or four, his
His
three
All
sons
of
and
them.
his two
son
daughters,
All
the
of
whole
them.
film.
But they all filed
Fighting.
separately.
Yeah,
And
but they ain't get nothing. They're not gonna get nothing.
Beyonce was denied common law
Yep.
status. So I don't know how she's
They not getting nothing. And he didn't have, they say he barely had $1 million damn dollars. So they
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
now he
get
does.
nothing.
Now all his records were played, just like when Michael Jackson died.
his record, that goes to the damn record label
I was about to
company.
say,
and
y'all
the
got,
attorneys, honey. He didn't
yeah.
write that out, baby, so ain't none of them getting nothing. That's
I'm
just
so
the sad thing
sad.
about
Oh,
it.
y'all
But
think
we have
Swiss
to,
getting paid from that?
he might have found his way to get something out of it because, honey, he
Swiss.
was the ones who did all the record labels and
Production.
everybody. All of them gonna get stuff before the family gets something out. I could assure you. Now, all what he had in his little house or whatever, they can go and steal all that out, but they ain't finna get nothing where that's worth nothing, no money or none of that. That's not happening, honey.
Yeah, we
So
act
it's
so bad when
sad.
people die. We act so bad.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Oh, yes.
rest in peace to Khloe Kardashian's old face. It was very like she just admitted that she got a nose job, which I love Khloe out of all the sisters. I really did like Khloe.
Why?
But when she got her nose done, I was like, why, girl? But now I get it because when you have people on social media constantly comparing you to your sisters, constantly talking about you and saying that you OJ daughter, you're gonna try to make yourself not
Yeah,
look as
but-
like OJ as
But
much
you
as
know,
possible.
but she ain't that was Vic, that was because she did that because she liked plastic surgery, just like the rest of them. You don't make your ass look different from all the other ones, honey. She did all that because she just did not, honey. She just wanted to do plastic surgery. That's
She
all.
had no reason to touch her damn nose. She
Okay,
just
Kim
got so
Kardashian
many
ain't had
other
no
things done.
Kim Kardashian ain't had no reason to touch hers neither, but she touched it. So
Yeah.
we were talking about Damon Dash, y'all. I heard Beyonce made Jay-Z honey get rid of Damon Dash. What did y'all hear about that situation?
Why get rid of him?
Yeah, because Damon Dash ain't worth the caca. He thought it was all about him. Boo.
Well, I if I can recall back way back when they started beefing. You don't remember when they started beefing and Dame had a real issue. He used to speak out about Jay when he worked
Oh
with R.
yeah.
Kelly.
Said he looked like
And
a,
he
a elephant. and
no,
all
no, I
that.
didn't no.
Oh, he didn't.
I don't know about that. But there was a lot of friction when the whole Rockefeller dismantled and when
Yeah.
Dame Dash he was on our show on the Westbrook Morning Show and I believe he got 20 million, it was 24 million or something like that.
Who,
And
Dame?
one of our Dame, he had gotten some money for it. Child, I don't know. I didn't even know he had still owned a piece of Rockefeller. I thought he had sold his a long time ago.
Oh, no,
that was
baby.
news to me.
Miss Rachel Roy, honey, told him to keep it to pay their child support, I guess.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Exactly. Fridas, are you with us?
Listen, I'm trying to fix it. Do I
Yeah,
sound
okay.
good now?
That's
What about now?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you, honey.
Ooh. Does it sound
Yes.
good though?
Yeah, oh, it sounds great, honey. You sound like, honey, a crystal clear.
Okay, good. Y'all know I used to buy Rachel Roy clothes. I thought she had some cute stuff.
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh, Gary told me what to do.
First of all, it's not Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray is like the
cook, baby.
yes.
Rachel Roy.
First off,
There's-
I said
one,
Rachel Roy.
one is an African and one is a European or whatever she is.
Mm.
Child, yes, honey.
Oh,
I wasn't listening to y'all because I was trying to fix my mic.
I'm
Okay.
trying to fix her mic, honey.
Mm-hmm.
My mic
So there.
sounds nice, honey.
Now we
Yes,
got it.
Lord.
okay.
Well, this
Now we
is
got it.
cute, though, y'all, honey. I mean, this is beautiful. We had a beautiful chat. You girls are looking amazing.
Why are you trying to get out the phone?
honey.
We know you got company there, and
get
you
off
don't
the
want us to
phone.
know about it. You have company.
No.
We saw her walk through. Why are you trying not to let us see her?
I'm not trying to let y'all see her.
You know
honey.
what I thought was so
Yeah.
funny before we get out of here? I have to talk about Kyla Pratt because Kyla Pratt, we know from
Proud
Proud Family and this whole Disney, like she's our Disney princess in a way because she was doing a whole lot of stuff on Disney. But y'all are forgetting that Kyla Pratt is about that life, okay? Now, when she got on
Yeah.
social media and said and went off on people that are too close to her and standing too close and told them to back the fuck up, I was like,
Oh, help us.
"Oh,
When did this
Kyla
happen? When
Pratt."
did this happen?
It happened recently. Oh, y'all didn't hear about it?
No, baby, nobody told me nothing.
Oh, I love that. Because I don't like when people get, I'm like, I need space this much. Or I need to be able to put my arm out like this. And go all the-
Mandate or not, don't fucking breathe on me, bro. Like, back up. I don't think a lot of you were raised to know about personal space.
Yes.
So people out there right now, parents, if you have children, please raise them and make them aware of allowing people to have their own personal space. Because a lot of people my age and up weren't taught that shit. And then when you come around somebody like me who says, "Can you back the fuck up?"
Oh,
And there it is. And there it is. And that's what I'm talking about.
I want to
Kyla
put that on my
Pratt.
ringer. On my
I
phone
was
ringer.
about to say
Back
that's
the
gonna be
fuck
my
up.
ring. That's gonna
Back,
be
can
my
you back the
ringtone.
fuck up?
Back
Can
the
you?
fuck up.
Yes. Can you back the fuck up? What's
Gary-
going on at Gary's
Gary,
house?
Who is
What's
Yeah, can
going
you
on?
see
What
the
is it,
please?
Gary? What is? Who you whispering?
I'm
Gary.
talking to my mother. Why are y'all asking these questions?
Who is that? Who is over
I
there?
gotta,
You got a man?
I,
Do you
no, I
have a
got
man
no-
over there?
I don't have no man over here, honey. I'm trying to see Jesus' face, so I'm not into all that. So y'all need to get with it, honey.
I feel like
Okay.
something's going on over there
Come
because
on,
you're being.
yeah, I'm gonna live here. But I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Why did
Well, you know we're doing a show here, right? This is a
Yeah, we-
podcast.
It's like
This is a
right in the middle
podcast that
of
we're
it.
doing
This-
right.
Oh,
Who
and the
is-
patent leather.
Ooh,
Luenell.
Hi,
Welcome
darling.
Luenell to the show. OMG.
You
Now,
look
Luenell.
beautiful.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
do. As always.
I wouldn't sit on that sofa without something under me because you don't know what Gary has done on that sofa. The things that he has told us,
It's-
you better wipe it clean.
It's not the sofa I'm worried about, it's these headphones.
Same.
Mm.
Same.
And
What are you
those
doing? What
too.
y'all doing? Are y'all
We
going to
went
have like an
shop-
orgy or something?
No, hardly. Hardly. I
Okay.
like straight men. But we went shopping.
What'd you buy?
Yes. Y'all went to Lennox because you know they be shooting over there.
I don't know nothing about what they shoot or where they shoot because I don't live here.
Oh,
and
okay.
and I'm also covered with the blood of Jesus, so I'm not
Yes,
worried
ma'am.
about stuff like that.
Let
But
them.
we didn't go to a mall. I don't go to malls, but we just went somewhere and picked up a few items.
I love that. Are you doing shows in Atlanta, Luenell?
I've
We were
already
just talking about how funny you are.
Thank you. I've already done them. You missed it. this last weekend, I was at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. I did 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, and 1 yesterday. I just moved to another part of town. I'm filming the 85 South show tomorrow with those boys, Carlos Miller and DC Young Fly and all that. I'm too old to be doing that shit, but they want me, so I'm gonna do it. And then I fly home Wednesday to go to the official Paul Mooney service.
Yes.
And then Thursday morning I leave back out and go to St. Louis.
Okay, so
Yes.
she's in DC, Vic is in DC, and I'm in Dallas. When are you going to have shows in our cities?
The tour.
Well, it's not up to me. You know, I don't just pop up in a city and say, "Hey, book me."
Oh, you
I
don't want
go
to do a
where-
pop-up?
No, I don't do pop-ups. I work for money. I had a whole. I'm making up a whole year's worth of money right now, so
Okay.
I don't pop
No,
up.
that's right.
But whenever somebody out there book me, then I'll be there. So you really need to take this up with whatever club you like to go to
Okay.
and
gonna-
tell them
we
that you
gonna
want to
talk
see
about that.
Luenell. Yeah.
Okay, let
I
me
was
ask you
just-
something.
I was in Baltimore last week, though.
Okay, I want to ask you something while we have you on. Has anybody stolen your jokes ever? Has anybody ever stolen one of your jokes?
You know, I was going to ask her that.
Well, probably they have. You know, I mean, I've
Because,
been doing it for 30 years, so I'm sure somebody. But you know, also people have similar ideas. So I mean, somebody could verbatim do my whole set from beginning to end, but they couldn't do it like me, and it wouldn't be theirs. So I really don't worry about. I don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Okay. Because you
Okay.
were always a friend of Cat Williams and Red Grant. Shout out to Red Grant. Hey, Red. And, you know, when Cat came out and he was talking about the cancel culture and talking about people
I know what he.
stealing-
I know everything he was talking about.
Right. So do you believe in that as well? Because I don't think that you have ever worried about anything that you say when you're on stage and you just let it out and and it comes out like whatever. Do you ever worry about somebody or people on social media coming at you and trying to cancel you for something that you said?
No, I don't. I mean, I've gotten, ripped before, like when I had said about DMX passing the night before they officially
Oh,
said he was passing. They tore me up about that, but I knew things that other people didn't know. So I probably shouldn't have said anything till the next day when it was freshly announced. But, you can't cancel me because you can't make the whole world turn against me. I've been doing this too long. Maybe a segment of people might not want to mess with me about something I say, but you can't cancel me. I'm uncancelable. Just like, Red Fox didn't apologize for what he said. Richard Pryor didn't apologize for what he said. I do not apologize for anything I say. I have not, and I will not. But if you want to stick the cancel culture on me, I urge you, go right ahead.
Luenell is
I
about
love
that
it.
life.
I love
well,
it.
thank you
Okay.
for stopping by.
Okay, no, wait. I want to ask you one more thing. Who is your favorite comedian of all comedians? Who is your favorite comedian?
There's no way to answer that because too many favorites.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
top 5.
That's a good one. Thank you, Vic. Top 5.
Well, I have top 5 men and I have top 5 women.
Okay, let's hear him.
Ooh.
Top 5 women, I'll go first because they always put us last, so I'll do those first.
Okay.
Okay.
Top 5 women, probably Joan Rivers, probably Roseanne Barr, probably myself,
Of course.
and probably Laura Hayes, and probably LaWanda Page.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And men?
And men, of course, there's Richard, there's Eddie, there's George Carlin, there's Dave Chappelle, and of course, my man, Cat Williams, of course.
That's a
Wow.
good list. Both of them
Very
actually. Both lists.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, what are you working on now? What's the next thing you're doing?
Well, I'm on HBO Max right now on a show called Hacks that stars Jean Smart, who used to be back on Designing Women back in the day.
Love
Yeah.
Gene Smart.
And so that show is called Hacks and it's really, really funny. And of course, I'm on the first episode of Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, Jamie's show that got picked up for a second season, then got canceled.
Hey,
And then got canceled. So it's not coming back
All
out.
right.
So,
What the
Yeah.
hell?
How does that
Why?
happen?
It just got canceled like the other day. Probably you really just don't have time to do it. Jamie got like 7 projects going on right
Mm.
now.
So
That
Luenell,
show
what do
is
you think
funny
it
as
is
hell, too.
about you? You just always you stay credible, you stay present, and you are a crossover. Everybody loves you, black, white, and in between. What do you think it is about? But you are yourself. You know what I mean? You don't try to be anybody else. You don't. You don't try to pander to one genre. But everybody loves you, young and old. And what do you think it is about you?
I just think that I resonate with the regular people of the world. I don't come off as some big bougie ass celebrity that lives in a big mansion and is being fake. I'm not fake at all. I live a very regular life. I live off Crenshaw and Slauson. I live 3 blocks away from where Nipsey was murdered. But I do have a Benz and I have multiple cars and I have a few residences and stuff like that. But I don't mind being around my people. They don't make me like, oh, I got to get away from these niggas. I'm not really like that. It's the white folks I'd be worried about. Because if I want to have a backyard boogie and play spades and play BB King in my backyard till 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm free to do that where I live. If you go living up in the bougie area at 9:05, they're going to call the police on you. And I pay too much money to live where I'm comfortable than to be someplace else where you think you're comfortable and be having to worry about a whole nother set of problems. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll move again someday, but like I said, I got more than one place right now. So I just, I'm on the road. I don't need to invest that much money in a house that I'm not even going to be at.
Mhm.
I will buy a couple of more properties and probably Airbnb them. But, I just think I resonate with regular folk. I have had to ride the bus. People have known me since I was, walking and didn't have cars. And I've been to jail and I've done the drugs. I've had the Vegas marriage. I've had the divorce. I've done all the regular shit that regular people do. And I'm not out here trying to floss and be perfect. I'm not perfect. And nobody is. And the people who try to perpetrate like they are perfect, you find out all this kind of crazy shit about them later. I'm perfect. Oh, but I embezzled $150 million and I'm going to jail. I'm perfect. Oh, but all the diamonds I'm wearing are fake. I'm perfect, but the house you saw me on TV is leased. I don't try to perpetrate the fraud. I just be a regular person.
And
I
you have
love
such
that.
an incredible story to tell. Would we ever see that, like, as far as like a movie or maybe a series, some type of
Memoir?
documentary? Yeah.
There are 2 white guys from one from London and one from Paris that are doing a documentary on me right now. So I don't know when that would be ready, but you'll see something in the future, I'm sure. And you can also schedule an interview with me and I could be on here for real. You know what I'm saying?
We consider this for real.
And,
This is for
and
real.
yeah, but this is Gary's bathroom break and this is Gary's stuff. It's not mine.
Gary's bathroom break.
Okay. So
Yes, we are
Well,
definitely going
we
to
appreciate you
go
coming
through
through
the proper
during
channels.
Gary's bathroom break. We do
And
appreciate
our
it.
producer, Garrett, I don't know if you can see in our chat here. Garrett says, I love you, Luenell. That's my aunt. So he loves you.
Thank you.
Aw, so
I,
sweet.
I have a YouTube show myself that I do every Wednesday, mostly, but the last 2 weeks I've been on the road. I haven't been able to do it. It's called Hey Luenell. I do it live every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got 52 episodes up. It started before Ahmaud Arbery's murder. So we went all through all that. Like it's sort of like my child or my grandchildren, when I have them, will be able to go back and see what the climate was going through all that. And then talking about coming out the pandemic and going back to work. And now I'm not able to do my show every week. All that is documented. All these things that we're doing is like a time capsule. Don't you think?
No,
Yeah, for
absolutely.
sure. For sure. I love it. Okay, every Wednesday, I want to check that out. Every Wednesday, new episode.
Yeah, but you
Well,
can go,
when you
but you can
go back and look at the old ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. Thank you, Luenell. I love you. We love you too. All right, Gary, we told her what you
And we are
said.
definitely going to have you back.
For sure.
Thank you. Gary's back out the ladies' room now, so here he comes.
You know
Oh,
what?
we
Gary
love
always trying to take
Luenell.
somebody shopping. All you
I-
do is
I
all
take
shopping,
everybody-
shopping.
That's right. Everybody needs to shop because the world needs
Yes.
more shopping. We got to help the economy, y'all.
Okay, baby.
Okay, y'all bitches over y'all time, so honey.
Yeah,
right,
don't be.
well,
You said y'all bitches over y'all
I
time.
I know. What the
That was
hell?
you. I don't know what you did in the bathroom, but that was in the ladies' room.
No, after I go to the doctor tomorrow, though, my bladder, I mean, as soon as I drink water, I got to let it come right back out. It's sad.
Mhm.
I
That's
can never have sex because I be peeing all day.
some people like that. Some people go for that. Some people like that.
Luenell just said that too. Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, y'all, well, this was beautiful, y'all.
All right,
so,
darling.
Alfreda, you come up with the label and all that stuff, honey.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'll come up with the label. Okay, I love you,
and-
darlings.
And I love you. And Vic, honey, it's always a pleasure. See Miss Alfredas, honey, on the beach, baby. She got us poor bitches, honey, still sitting at home. But she on the
Let me
beach
tell y'all
on the
something. Wait a
beach,
minute. Wait a minute. Y'all trying to tell me at the beaches. Y'all, let me show y'all my husband. He's like, we're
Where's
not worrying from
Steve?
What's
Bitch,
that?
peanut butter.
he-
No name peanut butter?
Steve
he
was-
is.
No. Oh, y'all
He
can't
was
go
like,
eat at a restaurant?
he was like, I'm like, Steve, we're ordering at the pool. He was like, no, we're gonna go make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. My husband is the most frugal person
He
you will
sure
ever meet in
is.
your life.
That ain't no
You
vacation.
could do that at home.
And
And
you
look,
married to a white
and-
man. A white man should never treat you that way. That's
And
something a
no
black man
drinks
to
at
do.
the pool neither.
Tito. Oh, y'all got Tito's, huh? Oh, they got that.
Listen,
All right. Yeah, no, that ain't ghetto, baby. That's Cardo.
we ain't gonna never be
Caucasian,
broke.
bro.
We ain't gonna never be broke.
Y'all sure
I
down
didn't say
there?
broke. I didn't say broke.
She said ghetto, so I said that's Caucasian.
Yes.
So
That's
the
white trash.
caucasity.
That's
The
white trash.
caucasity of
The
it all.
caucasity of it all, bitch. Oh, my.
It's my pool snacks. So see y'all next week.
All right, well, y'all, honey, it was beautiful, honey, and y'all, we have
Make
a great
sure
show next week as well.
You like, subscribe,
Yes.
5 stars, and check us out right here.
Yes.
Said it every Wednesday, wherever you
And if you're not
listen
giving
to
us
your podcast.
yes, and if you're not giving us 5 stars, don't rate us.
Yeah.
Don't rate us.
Have y'all checked iTunes? Did y'all know how to check iTunes?
Yes.
What do you mean check?
iTunes, I mean, go to, I didn't know shit about it until last night. You go to iTunes and they tell you stuff about how to show.
Yes.
Hell, I'm not into all that shit. Hell.
I ain't no shit about it till last night.
Hash out, Georgia. Love y'all too. Merry
I
Christmas.
love you.
Feliz Navidad.
All right, tell Luenell we said thank you very much.
Luenell, they said thank you very much. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Feliz
darling.
Navidad.
Bye.
Okay,
Alfreda,
bye.
when you coming back from Miami? When you coming back from Miami?
I'm not gonna tell y'all my business so somebody can be stealing in my house, breaking in my house.
Well, they in that
I call
bitch.
you.
They know you ain't got shit in there.
Nigga,
Bye.
you ain't lying. You saw my husband. Okay?
Now,
You know,
if he
ain't gonna
tight
lie.
like that, bitch, y'all show just got a rocking chair.
True. It's so- Bye, nigga.
Bye, y'all. Bye.